Alrighty, let's see here. Docs, YouTube control panel. Let's just see what I get. Okay. More consecutive viewers, chat. Okay. Cool beans. Okay. I guess I'll just probably start. Do I have water? Not from there. Ooh, definitely here. Haha. Probably not do that. No, there we go. Okay. Alright. 3, 2. Oh, hold on. I forgot one more thing. What is up, gamers and strangers? My name is Gaming Hobbit, and I am back with another Minecraft hardcore roulette. So, pretty good, pretty hyped on there. I do want to kind of start off where we left off, kind of more of Steeple. I failed my second attempt at 11 days, and we are actually on day 3, or attempt number 3. I think day 4, I believe. I'll have to take a look and see to confirm, but hopefully we can run up some more and just do a good job. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. But I do want to kind of make things a little bit more interesting. Every time I stream, at least when it comes to streaming, I'm thinking about adding an additional mod. So we're going to spin the wheel real quick just to kind of see what we get, see what results, all that good jazz. A moment of truth. The indexer. Alrighty, I'm going to activate that mod. Alrighty, and then we're just going to hit play. Alrighty, I'll get the setup here real quick. Let it start running. All that good jazz. Do that. Okay, loading, bunch of loading. All that good jazz. All of that. Beautiful cacophony. We'll do that real quick. Start her up. Gonna remove that real quick. Pretty darn good. Alrighty. So far we haven't ran into any new like mod-on features. Alright. Go to game capture real quick. Okay. Come on. That did not help me out one bit. Okay, window. Come on. Okay, that's not working. Hold up. Window. Click OK. Oh, there we go. Got it to work. See, we can make things work when we can. All right. Yep. Intermission. Hardcore. Let's start. Once again, I'll simply ask, like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of stuff. Leave a comment down below of what kind of mods you're interested to see me run and play. I know that there's very many, and I kind of mostly get my views from mods from either me just surfing the map, stuff like that, or I oh, it's almost nighttime. Ooh, almost complete there. All right. Should I work through the night? We're gonna work through the night. All right, hold on. F3. Game mode switcher. Okay. Hold on. We are on day 2. Barely anything. I cannot press buttons to save my life. Alrighty. So, kind of like as we did a little bit, my goal is to basically build a bridge here so then I can kind of go over here because it looks like we got a cave over there. But then I can also wanting to take a boat, build a boat, and go over there and see what could happen. Alrighty. That's the game plan. Music is kind of loud. So just let me know by chance if the music is too loud. Gotta make sure that I'm set up for my stream. Making sure. We're gonna go back to normal YouTube. I can't really say to no to this music. It's my jam. It's my bread and butter. What is that? Oh, that's a sheep. That's also a sheep. Okay. I think because how small the map is as well, is I don't think we're going to run into mobs being spawned in. We'll work through the nights a little bit. Kind of make it more interesting. Question of the day. What is some of your favorite hobbies? That is going to be the nice, lovely question. Alrighty. That didn't help out one bit. Okay, and then, nope. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so stick is over there. There's a bunch of stuff there. That's cool. Kind of learning new things. That is good news. Alright, let me... Yeah. Alrighty. Gonna try to avoid the double. Come on. Alrighty. Cool beans. Welcome back to the stream, by the way, Cody. It's nice to see you again. Alrighty. Yeah, no real bad guys. There's some drown nearby. I wonder. Alrighty. Kind of base building. Hickey. Alright, go down to here. Don't think I need to kidnap the sticks. We'll just clean up over here. Just a little bit more. That's totally fine. All part of the plan. That's why we build an extra tool. Okay. Sheeps, you kind of scare right now. Okay. We're gonna crouch. Not too bad, not too shabby. Okay. Alrighty. I got a lot of wood here, actually. Let me put a light down right here. Okay. That'll slowly clean up there. Oh, skeleton. No. No. You don't see me. You don't see me. Okay, quick. Okay, we're gonna be quick about this. Quick. I'm not quick enough. This is why. Aha. Haha. Oh, nice. Aw, man. So come on, get me, bruv. Oof. You know what? I got plenty of dirt, and I'm gonna level this out a bit more even then. Okay, 6. Ooh, crap. Please no. Okay. Gotta eat the apple. Okay. Oh, I got copper. We're going to bed. That's too much. I am also seeing a mass build. Okay, so copper. What did you pop up with? Hold on. So for crafting, a steam whistle, copper traveler's vest. Interesting. A fluid pipe, which means we could build a copper sheet. Okay. Okay. Copper platform. Copper back tank. What does this do? Hold up. A wearable tank for carrying pressurized air. When worn, provides to equipment that requires it. I see. Don't need that right now. Okay, so that is lovely. Also, we're glitching. Totally fine. Okay. I think first things first is to flatten the area a bit. Let's level it down towards... Okay, so I need stone. I don't need stone. Let's build 2 good old-fashioned shovels. Okay, let's eat the other apple. Alright, we'll keep this... If I can make the area at least smooth enough to where I could comfortably build like a small hut, I'll be fine to kind of push on. I do want to light up this place. Okay. Perfect. Alright, so that levels that there, which means that we're gonna basically have to level here as well. We got a lot of leveling. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Cool. Alright. These dark oak trees are going to be a problem. Okay. But I can fix it, right? Alright, let's do it like this. That way we can get up to here. Alright. Alright. I also have another question that kind of came to mind. Would you want to see me like do like a what is it? What's the word? Kind of like a compilation. Like kind of do like a summary, something like some other YouTubers have kind of done, where they'll like more or less like record the 100 days. They'll like record the 100 days first rather than to like pump it out like a stream, like what I'm doing. And so that way you see more of a kind of collection. Not a collection. What's the term? Like that way you don't have to watch. It's a big whole video, simplified, summed up. All that good jazz. Something I think would be probably pretty good. Okay, wood. How dare you. Alright. Because I know if I can create this area right here, I think we'll be fine. There we go. Alright. Okay, so far I only have a head slot. Like, oh well. Well, let's see if there is, hold on. The indexer collector. Oh, wow, okay, hold on. The indexer manual. Instructions how to use the indexer system. An indexer pipe, okay. Which means I'll need 2 iron. Oh, I got 1 iron. I can make something work there. Do I have waystones? Hold on. I do have waystones. We're going to bookmark that recipe. Okay. This is good news, everyone. That was stuck in the grass. Perfect. Nope, give me the dirt. Knowing me, everything is considered valuable. Okay. I hate this. Where are you? Alright, that should... Because there's no more tree... We'll do that. Okay. That should help out. Okay, that cleared that up a bit. Alright, this should be able to clean up on its own. Honestly, hold up. How big of a... Because I can build... What is it? Okay, hold on. So I want to make sure that I have a door here. We'll put... Excuse me. We'll do that. And do that. I think it would be good to have it go as far out of here as possible. Alright, followed by I thinking this far out? Which means if we line ourselves up right here, or just because we can, there we go. We can line ourselves up here and here. There we go. I'm loving it. Alright. Okay, cool. Actually, hold on. Okay, do I have any more stone? No, I don't, but we'll just mag dump everything in here. Real quick, just for now. Okay. Put the bed, not there. Bed right here. There we go. Okay. Spawn point's been set. Cool. Next is where I want to build we did say I want to build a mine somewhere around here. Let's eat some bread. That's right, because the reason why was because I can sort of come through here. You know, if I double tap, I can swim. There we go. Okay. So... pretty decent sized cave. Got a bunch of clay. I didn't bring my torches. Shucks. Oh well. Let's probably then just start a simple right here. Okay. And knowing me, we're going to start like this. That's totally fine. Oh. That's totally not terrifying. That's like some Nautica crap. Like, hold on. So I'm going to go swim this way real quick. Get as much air. Like, hold up. So here's the island. That goes under. And it looks like it's barely being held up by just little bits and pieces. That's not terrifying at all. All right. Okay. Nope. Okay. Perfect. Now we quickly run back. It's not enough, but it is something. I hear you, sheep. There's a tree over there. I know it. Okay, so on. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. And the reason why we're doing 3 is so that way we can basically do that. We'll take the dark oak. Where was it? I have 2 chests. How quaint. Okay, then we'll grab all the wood that we can. Alright, let's give the wood a try. Let's sleep real quick. Okay, cool. Okay, and I believe that means today is day 4. Not too bad, nothing too terrible. Okay. Cool. Let's see. We're already using stone for our base. I wonder, because I like to have kind of like some color contrast, if you will. So we're having gray. We could make the lighter side. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. I was testing some. Okay. Let's see here. There's more wood there. We're going to put you there, you there, you there. We're going to eat more bread just for right now. Okay. Because there's jungle wood, oak. Wow, I can't speak. So, either that or... Have I not mined dark oak? Okay, well, let me try this real quick. I think 32 will be enough. Okay, no, 9 by 9. Oh, yeah, that's right. Need one more. I have 4 there. Okay, we're gold. Golden. Okay, then what we can do here is do that. Marvelous. All right. Cool. bed here. We're going to move just everything down a bit. Okay, so we're looking at this, looking at that. Okay, cool. Doing that. Okay. Because I want to do that there, and then that there. Because then I can just basically bounce from here. And then what we can do, if I'm looking through here, nothing. So we're going to basically make that, do that, come over here, nothing here. Okay, hold on. Perfect. Okay. Got that taken care of. Now we're doing pretty good. We're doing a lot better, I think. Ooh, that was not wise on my part. Okay. Because we have coal. Okay, I want to be able to put you there. Okay. We'll actually grab that and grab that and grab that. We're going to then go like this. We're then going to shift click there. That's not bad. And then because I like to make it feel like, nope, wrong way. Okay, hold on. There we go. So it's cutting inward. I like that. Quite nice, good setup there. Nice, good loadout. Carry torches. Carry sticks. Do this. Do some of that. That was too many. That is fine. Alrighty. What we'll then do is we'll probably store that real quick. So that we will do that. I have... in case, because I think only 2 saplings to basically burn. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. So that should help us burn for a while. Music just got, like, hyped up. Okay. Nope. E. Hold up. Glass. Okay. Framed glass door. Framed glass. I could take glass to a stone cutter? Nah. Get out of here. Okay, glass. Okay, yeah. And then the cut. Okay, cool. Okay, you can build a lot of stuff, but I'm looking for... not you. I'm looking... a clear item frame? Okay, glass pane. Because that's just Minecraft glass. There it is. Okay. So it's 6 to 16. Okay. So we just need 12. Just to be on the safe side. Ah. I see. That's fine. Oh, and there was some on the island. Yeah, that's fine. Trying to work with what we got. Okay. Was that it? Alright, let's give that a shot. Maybe that is it. Okay. We'll take more jungle wood till we can get a full stack of 64. I think that should give us what we need. Okay. In order for me to make this next successful is I would have to now go back over to the caves and mine some more stone. There we go. ASMR for the day is most likely just water for right now, because we got to stay hydrated. Especially with summer coming to the end and we're entering fall. Okay. So, if you haven't played with me in any of the Minecraft worlds that I've done, then you don't know what I'm doing. I'm building a spiral staircase. Simple as that. Okay. And then we'll do that just to be on the safe side. 6. Okay, mine that as well. And I'm grabbing copper because why not? Because looking from how the mods are looking, copper is already having massive usage. So we're going to keep it as such. It's a lot of copper. But you know what? That's fine with me. It's a little too much copper. Personal opinion. Okay. Keep mining out like this. Because we already have a good amount of stone that I like to have. Because basically, I'm going to be having one furnace focus on building, giving our hands on charcoal. Because we just don't have any other fuel source. Like, I could go and mine the coal that was sent up there. Alrighty. Not too bad. I'm going to probably carry... There we go. And the reason why is because it's a personal like I have a smudge on my screen that looked like a block. Hey, we're getting a dirt. That's nice. Shovel time. That's totally fine. I have a spare. That's why we make more than what we need. Because sometimes we don't fully know what we need until it's too late. I am also, side note, yes, ready to defend myself with the shovel. Alright. Eventually I'll make this wider. That's kind of like my whole gimmick with when it comes to making like a spiral staircase. Is I'm used to... Shucks. Well, time to go up. Okay, we're actually going to go... Alright. Looking at this real quick. We're actually going to light up... Nope. Is it U? No. Is it F? It's F. Okay. I don't like those noises. Ooh. I'm fine with that. Okay. Oh yeah, it did clean up here. That's quite nice. Okay. There we go. That's not what I want to do. Okay. So far so good. What is... Oh, that's an axolotl! Is that an... Oh my gosh, it is an axolotl. That's kind of hype. That's not kind of, that is hype. Okay. How are we along, good sir? Okay. Next is the sands, I think. The 19 sand. We'll just cook the 19 sand just for the heck of it. We'll throw you into there. We'll throw some more wood. As long as we keep the jungle wood, basically a full stack of jungle wood, we'll be fine. Right, because the idea... Okay. I think what I want to do next is I want to do... Oh, I can actually even reverse. Polished or layered? We'll do 20. Because I think what I'm going to do... Okay, I know what I'm going to do now. Okay. Here's how we're going to come up with this. Hold on. Probably should patch up this guy right here. There we go. Do that there. The idea of what we're going to do kind of stems more from this. Okay. Because what I'm thinking here is the Enderman's dangerous. I'll fix that here in a sec. Okay. Sticks. Because the idea here... Okay. Keep getting XP that way. Okay. Throw that there. Throw the dirt in there. Throw the wood in there. Okay, I'm fine leaving those there for now. Alright. That's... not as irritating. I love even numbers. I don't think I'm going to need that anytime soon. And we're probably pretty close to a... Okay. So, because the idea that I'm thinking here is... We'll mine this out, because I remember that we got our hands on the crimsite. Okay. What do you think? Genuine question. All that good jazz. I want to know. Because that is the genuine question. Because that is, to me, a very big question to ask, right? Just kind of go here. Okay. We'll make 2. I'll do that. So then I can do that. Okay. Thinking that, so then that way it gives off the definition, the defining look there. Alright. We'll stick with it because honestly we can turn this into whatever we want. We could turn this into planks later. Alright. So far, okay, let's actually go ahead and mine this outrighter. Okay. Okay. That is so far what I'm coming up with. That's kind of what's going on in my mind. I'm getting the image. Working with what I got. Okay. Working on stuff. Making progress. And the good kind, no less. Ooh, I like where this is going. Okay, so I need 3 more. It was the cut. Okay, I like that. Ooh. That's a good substitute for brick. Because you have to collect, because, like, in order, well, it's the normal Minecraft, yeah. Craft rule, you know, making sure that we have everything we need. Alright, I think what we're going to do is we're going to cook all the copper, and we're going to make copper ingots real quick. We're going to place you all in here, because that is generally how I feel. Look at my phone. My phone is fine. Okay, totally fine. Okay, we're good. I'm thinking... Oh, that was perfect amount. Okay. Jungle wood. Okay. That should be good for now. And that will give us a bunch of XP later. For now... I'm thinking... Here. I want a dark rooftop. That's what I want. I know what we're doing. First and foremost, grab me more of that. Reason why we're doing that is so then that way I can do that for later. Excuse me again. Carrying that with us. Oak log to basically work with. We're going to take the sticks. And we're going to take 1, 2, 3. 3 logs. That should be enough. Throw that in our inventory right here. Throw that there. We're going to throw, okay, that. Do I have watermelon seeds? I have cocoa seeds. I do not have watermelon seeds, so we're going to put the watermelon seeds back there. Can I make... I can. Oh, I already have to... I'm a dunce. Okay, hold on. Nope. That's probably because we'll plant those like potatoes. Also, where are we sun-wise? Okay. Honestly, I'm thinking with the 25 that we have, I think we should be good. Those are normal fish. Okay, bat traveling. Okay. Okay. And we press on. And the fact that we found clay right there tells me that we probably have another lush what is it called? Hold on. Well, I found iron. Yay. A lush cave. There we go. That's right. I don't have a vein miner yet. I forget. I don't have that. Let me actually hold up. There's a lot of copper. Okay, so copper diving helmet. Shift for summary. A back tank allows you to wield breath. Okay, when worn, a broad breathing effect slowly drains air pressure from the back tank. So I do need to make a copper back tank. Okay, so hold on. It's a grinder. So technically meaning I need andesite, a shaft. How do I build? Andesite alloy, nugget, and 2 andesites. Well, we got andesite here pretty well. So I don't think we're going to run into a problem. And honestly, I think it's pretty safe to say that this is set up pretty well. Alright. So we got a nice roof. We're just or a nice house. We're just missing a roof. And the reason why I'm not mining anything quite yet, like other stone by chance, is the reason why is because I like the color that Deep Slate kind of has. It brings a more of a darker look to it. So we basically got 39 layers to go. I think M for map. Oh! Okay, so hold up. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so there's the house. $65, $60, $55. Okay. So it looks like we got a mine shaft right down here. Yeah, lush caves. We got a lot of lush caves. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be running into... Okay. Manual cave mode. How about let's not add manual cave mode? Layered. I don't want manual cave mode, my guy. How can I... We'll figure it out later. Oh, yeah, you're going to hate me. I don't care. Okay. That's why we build a spare. Okay, I don't think we're running into the issue here. Okay, well actually hold up. Let's mine this down. There you go, 30. That way we're making sure the steps are correct. All that good stuff. We'll go all the way down to 20 and then we'll mine that as well. Okay, we'll get closer here in a second. Okay, so then we'll mine this a little bit. A lot of copper deposit. It is wild. Okay. Okay, I need iron for that. Okay, so we're gonna keep mining basically back right up, back up here. I hate eerie noises. Okay. Because I think that is what I think it is. If I think that's what I think it is, hold up. FN3. That is a zinc ore. Needs iron tool. Okay. So anything that resembles an iron tool. So that means I need to go up and get my hands on an iron pick of some way, shape, or form. I could make this a little bit easier for myself and make it a 5x5. Because typically what I like to do is like to have it to where it's a big enough hole. Ooh, my back. Ooh. Crud. Okay. I heard the footsteps and I'm like, please let that not be a zombie. I'm like, that is not a zombie. That is something far worse. Okay. Oh, that's an axolotl? Aww. Okay, since that's a... Why? Why? Hold up. Why? Hold up. Isn't the blue like the rarest one? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Map. I saw this. Okay, hold on. See if I can get to here real quick. Perfect. Haha. Dude, stop it. Where'd he snipe? I gotta hurry up. Daytime's coming. Oh, there's even iron there. Okay. So, hold on. So, if I can make myself an iron pick. Okay, so yeah. Homeboy is right there. Nothing. Okay. Oh. That's a lot. That was very helpful. Hold on. Let me make sure. Because I don't know when y'all talk and text and I slip through. I need like a third screen. Okay. So I got my hands now on iron. More iron than I thought. What can I make with zinc? Hold on. Alright, because currently right now, I don't have to worry about things like skeletons or... Okay, so hold on. Okay, jungle wood, we'll just burn the rest. Okay, so hold on. Then we're going to put iron there. Was there any iron in here? No, but there was an iron ingot. Okay, let's empty out our inventory here a little bit. Okay. Come over here. Okay. Cool. I could build another 7 with 2 left over. Or with 1 left over. Not too bad. Okay. So first things first. We need to make a iron pickaxe. Because as we continue down more, right? Next is, like, if I can get my hands on that axolotl. Because I thought the blue one was rare. I'll look it up here in a second. Okay. So your emergencies only. Come on. Oh well. Don't have it. It's for another time. Okay, I know that's where we need to go. Okay, let's eat up. Oh, dude, I can't press. Okay. Give it here. Okay. Oh, we have... We have zinc. Okay, raw zinc. Okay, blast furnace will give me zinc ingots. Zinc ingot can be used to make a zinc nugget, which can be used on. So what can a zinc nugget be used? So it can either be used to create a block of zinc, a chain, or a red quartz lamp. It can be used to make a chain diver, andesite alloy. Okay. Basically is what we'll do there, and then we just need cobblestone and styrite in case if we want to make more andesite, which honestly, I know some people may have like a gripe on like, hey, there shouldn't be a recipe. Oh, dude, there's 2 axolotls? You can't do this to me. Do you know how much I work for? Alright. Okay. Doing all of this, and for what? To get our hands on a rooftop. That's what I like to see, folks. I like to see more iron. That's totally fine because we'll basically get plenty of iron from this. Enough to at least replenish the pickaxe. Okay. Not too bad. There we go. Put that there and put that there. Not too bad, not too shabby. Alright. Not too bad. Keeping up, keeping going. There it is. Pretty good inventory space wise. Okay, cool. Just have to make sure. Okay. Yep. There we go. Alrighty. Not too bad, not too shabby. Ugh. Gotta stretch real quick. Ugh. Oh, wait, hold up a sec. I'm at day 6. I need to save and quit real quick. Gonna have to spin the wheel. Alrighty, we're gonna close the capture. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's take a look and see. What do I get? Drum roll, please. That's gonna be interesting. Okay. So gonna quit real quick. I'm gonna type in bygone nether. Okay. So if I remember correctly, this mod specifically adds in some more nether biomes in the nether, but also more mobs. So I know once we get into the nether, once we have access to the nether, we need to be careful. Meaning that I'm probably not going to go into the nether until I have some sort of fireproof stuff, pretty much a good shield, like maybe some one bit unbreaking 2, something like that. Alright. Because that's good. Alright, moment of truth. Will it load? And it did. Reveal. Game. There we go. Perfect. And we're back in again. Play select world. Also, much better in a better position, don't you think? I think we are in a good spot. Oh, come on. Don't crash on me now. And we're golden. Perfect. Alright. That's actually quite nice because, honestly, when we start getting into, like, let's say the biomes of plenty, because I think, what was it? Okay. Everything's loading. Stuff like that, because I think, what was it? Because we started... Okay. Because we started over here at the Stony Shore. Because right now, currently, we're doing pretty good. I think a little too good. So we need to be careful. Actually, hold up. I want to know. What is good? Okay, so crafting... Okay, so crafting the andesite alloy will give us either a windmill cell, a metal bracket. We have a package frog port, a sticker, nozzle. Okay, what is that? A large connector, a tablecloth. Oh, how nice! Another large connector. Okay, cool. A post box. A hand crank? Stress capacity. Okay. Whoa, there's a lot to go into this. Okay. That's right. I wanted to create a copper back tank. A valve handle. A clipboard. Yeah, let's just do the clipboard just to have on the side. Coupling. Post box. Okay, more post box. A piston extension pole. Oh, we can make more. A brass hand. Interesting. Okay. Radial chassis, rolling mill. Okay, more cloths, more cloths. Metal grinder, an andesite funnel. Kind of interesting. Okay. And then copper diving boots. A pair of heavy boots allowing for better traversal of the ocean floor. Wielder descends quickly. Liquid grants the ability to walk and jump underwater. Wielder can also no longer be affected by mechanical belts. Interesting. Well, we got some good amount then, shall we, to work with. All right. Keep her going. I think we're gonna probably, instead of just do like the normal, like cut out at 10. Let's see if we can add 20. Crap. Okay. Hey, lapis lazuli. Nice, nice. We're seeing some good fishing. Why am I seeing fishing? We're not fishing yet. Oh, snap. Okay. Nope. Don't touch that. Okay. Not too bad. Okay. Wait, hold up. Wait a second. Oh, wait, because I already been to those layers? Or those... Ooh. Wait, so hold on, what is that? The deep dark. Dark forest, okay. I think we're coming up on something a little chaotic. Something I wasn't planning on, but something that's nonetheless pretty good. That's in our favor. Alright, we'll do it every 15 levels instead of every 10. That way we can still see the sunlight of it. We're going to put a torch there. Okay. Juicy part. Juicy part, ready? Okay. Okay. We can then go like this. And then take the... There we go. It's slower, but better than nothing. Okay. Nothing too terrible. Okay. Alright, so negative 30 is the next line of us breaking down. Okay. Ooh, my grandpa sneezed. That means we gotta end here real quick. Yeah, we do. That bothers me. Okay. Because knowing me and the situation we're going to get ourselves into, it's going to be quite iffy. Okay, so the problem is if I... Oh, hold on. I think I can do something here real quick. Hold on. What if I do this? Hold on. Okay. Okay. Because we run into the problem of... Okay. Cool. Ah, fudge. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Moss has a 30% chance mixing. Can give me biomass and seed oil if heated by a blaze burner. We're going to just try to create as much iron as we can. Come on. Okay. We're literally watching this go down. Okay. This is actually a really good mining session. I'm not going to lie. Be so for real. Okay, cool. Alright, now that we have 2 iron pick... Or we don't have 2 iron pickaxes. Hold on. Okay, now that we have 2 iron pickaxes, as chaos ensues, in order for us to basically make this mining session a little bit worthwhile, we need to get our hands on... Nice. Experience gained. Okay. So hold on. Okay, 32. We'll just clear ourselves, cover ourselves a little bit. Okay. I see. Okay, so the map is kind of funky. Okay, so... Because I know if we do, like, let's say 15, that's going to put us at 40. If I do 25... Because basically what we need is we need to get our hands on at least either, from what it looks like, we either need to get our hands on 3 diamonds or 3 or 6 iron. In other words, just enough to make ourselves a pickaxe. Oh, wow. Okay. Honestly, I say because of how low we are. Because I think, what, is like negative 65, I think? Possibly? Okay, the footsteps is me. Okay. I think once we get to 50 is what I want. Negative 50 or negative 45. And then we'll just go back to going each layer at a time. That should be good, right? Alright. Also, I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming. I probably am going to, because I messed up. I also want to apologize, actually, now thinking about it. Sorry for like being like 82 minutes in and now apologizing. I was busy Tuesday, so I wasn't able to get a stream in. I didn't even get a chance to like record or anything or whatnot. And so that way, oh, that is a way. No, but in more seriousness, losing my train of thought here all of a sudden again. Oh no. I'm probably gonna try to get myself to where I'm at least like recording, you know, like once, as much as I can, because I want to be able to stream just as much as I can. I think it'd be kind of worth it. Like no matter what, because at least try to pump out a video a week. Kind of the idea, kind of the plan. Let me see if there's like some. Okay, let me see real quick. No copyright. All right. That is an ad. I don't like the ad's not good. Just something kind of like in the background. That way it's not like eerily silent of just me mining stuff like that. Okay. Well, we're gonna try this. Some lo-fi. Someone's random lo-fi playlist. Okay, hold on. Nope. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Fudge. Really done goofed on this one. Okay, here. There we go. Wow, I feel really overturned. Okay. Something peaceful. I'm going to give it a try, take a chance, take a risk, you know. Make something kind of enjoyable of it. I'll definitely lower it a bit more, maybe. Something so subtle. All right. We're almost to 45. Also, how many is okay? So we're not too bad, not too terrible. All right, cool. Slow climb up. Alrighty. Pretty steady. Alrighty. Not too bad, not too shabby. Alright. And we'll go layer by layer, like we said last time. This time. Because it is kind of getting to that, not gray area, but the... Oh, good XP, good XP. It's getting closer to that layer where it's like, hey, we're kind of running into bedrock. And so I just want to make sure that we are doing our best to get as low as we can. And now we're at an iron pick. Kind of speeds things along. I think what I'll do is go back to that one area. So I think because we got a good amount of zinc, I think we got some andesite. Do we got some andesite on ourselves? We do. So we can make some alloy. And I think once I break this iron pickaxe, hold up. There we go. Okay. I think we have about 10 more layers before we get to where we start seeing bedrock, because I think the world line, I don't know, but I think it would be pretty good to just kind of, oh yeah, of course mine that. Almost forgot about that. Can't do that. Now can we? No, thank you. But I think what I'll do is I'll go back to that lush cave that had the mine shaft sitting there, kind of hanging out. I think that would be a good idea for me to go back there. But once we see our first sign of bedrock, we're also stopping. So that means if we don't break this pickaxe yet, then the goal is to basically hunt down ores so that we can break this pick. And I think we're getting down to that point where we are... Yep, there it is. This is where we're stopping, boys and girls. Right. Is that lovely boy. Gotta love it. Oh, jeez. Okay. So, okay, I'm just now noticing the Optifine. Okay. We're gonna basically go... Alright. I think, what was it we need? We wanted... Okay. Go to the map real quick. Cave mode. Layer fold. Okay, so... Layered. Okay. Nothing too special. Okay, 10. Let's take a look here. Okay, nothing there. Particular 15. Okay, so hold on. Let's go negative 50. Okay. 45. 40. 35. Let it slowly load. Okay, so there's a huge cave system here. Okay, so we're over here. Basically, okay. 30. There's looks like something here. Something here at negative 31. So I think what we're going to want to do is then... Okay, so that's it. Hold on. That's a 31. So what we'll do here is we go map mode 30. Yeah. I'm facing the opposite direction. So then here's what we'll do. We'll do also one more. So that way we can give ourselves some. Because that looks like... Hey! Hello, Lapis. Because what I'm thinking here... Okay, that's just stone. We got our hands on some diamond. Oh. 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 Ladies and gentlemen, we got our hands. That is a payload 8. So that tells me we can make a pickaxe and we can make an enchantment table. Let's go. All right, let's kind of move on this way real quick, like we were playing. So we're going to actually put a torch there. We're going to place a torch here. Just because we can. Okay. Oh, you know what we could do? No, we can't. Okay, we could go this way. What if we did go this way? Let's go this way. Put ourselves closer. Okay. Excuse me, y'all. Okay. We're heading north on our map, which is not bad. I don't got no special gadgets. Doing pretty well for ourselves. I'm actually quite pleased. And that tough just came in just in time, just a little bit. Okay, hold up. I am curious because I want to know if zinc alloy can create, because I went through a bunch of this stuff and it doesn't look like the alloy is meant to build weapons. What is that? Steam engine. A mechanical arm. A whisk. Hold up. What is this down here? Mechanical harvester. Hold up. So this helps when harvesters are moved as part of an animation. They will harvest and rest their any mature crops on their way. Inventories attached to contraption will pick up. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna toss. A pig iron slime steel melting pan? What the heck? I'm confused. Okay, hold on. And I got an electrum cinder. What are melting pans? Hold up. What is a melting pan? Dungeon, but what is it used for? Enchantments. Curse advantage on breaking 3. It's helped to melt. Okay, so hold on. It's just I'm Confucius. Auto smelt modifiers on a tinker station. Modifier workbench. What? Toggle in it. I'm Confucius. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna empty our whole inventory here. Alright. That was a success. Okay. The reason why we're gonna do this like this is because we're then gonna go like this and figure out what we need to bring. We're bringing that back, along, we're bringing that back along with that and that. We're then gonna go like that and then go like that there. We're gonna bring the bucket, the music disc, the iron, the redstone, the lapis, the pans, the seeds along with the skyroot sapling, the bones, that. We'll leave the moss here. We need to bring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these, and we'll bring 2 of those. Leave the sticks there. Okay, hold on. Looking at certain things real quick. Hold on. Looking at that real quick. Doing that real quick. That real quick. That real quick. Do that, that, and that. We'll throw you over here because I don't want you anymore. We'll do that and do that. Okay, folks, that was a pretty good. Okay. Okay, we're gonna then go like this way, and we're gonna say, what is it? Map. So is it B? Oh, here we go. Okay. We're gonna do a dark gray, and we're gonna say a skeleton. That actually helps us. I love it. SP for spawn. Alright. Okay, so that way I don't need to worry about having torches. And on top of that too, it's just better lighting. Okay. And then we can just go like that. Okay. We can get back real quick. It's night, so we're going to hold off real quick. So I'm going to come back real quick. I know it's not going to be, what is it? It's not going to be day yet when I come back, but we're going to take a pause, take a quick break, because I got to help some family members out with some tech. All right, and I'll be back in a bit. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. I had to help me grandmama with her setup. Whoop. I'll probably. Okay. That was smart. Okay, also. Auto. There we go. There's a blue X. Okay, gotta be hecka careful because there is an Enderman nearby. Hello and goodbye. Okay, so he's gonna drown. Oh, it's already morning. How lovely. Okay, so first order of business. Do that, followed by that. Alrighty. Now we're gonna actually keep that. Do that and do that, along with a bunch of nonsensical nonsense. Okay. There is no room for anything else. So we're just going to kind of toss a little bit. Keep ourselves a little unorganized. Okay. And just be kind of good with that. Okay. Okay. Not you, because we could warp. I just realized. Okay. It's the... Okay, hold on. I'm trying to think. Because the pump requires us to make andesite alloy, so we need 2 of those. Did I bring any andesite? I did bring andesite. Ooh, let's go. Okay. 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 And then we need a copper block and 3 copper. Okay, so hold on. We got 2 copper. We'll make that there. Okay, hold on. We'll do that so then that way... Oh, dude, no, that's not what I want. Why are you the way you are? Here. Move items. Okay, for carrying pressurized air provides proof to equipment requiring it when placed powered by kinetic. It collects. Ah. I'm retarded. I shouldn't say that. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. So, that's wonderful. Okay, so hold on. Okay, kinetic. Just a chain conveyor, a valve handle, a hose. Okay, a steam engine. Okay, hold on. Is there like a book that I have by chance? Materials to... Okay, hold on. Okay, so there's an old book, a chiseled bookshelf. Okay, so we have the Encyclopedia of Tinkering. So in order to basically... Okay, so hold on. Fantastic. Okay, so nether grew... Okay, so hold on. Tinker's gadgetry. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. So I already got materials for you. I just need to make a Groot. Sand and gravel and clay. Did I have gravel? Well, no, clay, gravel, sand. Where are you at, sand? Alright. Also, where are we day-wise? Day 8. Not too bad. Do I have any books by chance? I do not have any books by chance. Do I have any leather by chance? I do not have any leather by chance. Lovely. So I need to get my hands on books and leather. Okay, I think first order of business is make a bunch of chests. I think we need to make a... running into a situation right now. What is the plan? Okay, so hold up. So we built... Okay, so we cleared out the area a little bit. Because technically we built a base of operations already. Alright, we don't have to worry about that. Okay, so I'm guessing we can answer the question. Hold on. Okay. $65. Okay, so this goes into another cave that probably dips, then comes up. Okay. That's it. Cool. Well, that answered that question. Cool. Okay, cool. Alright, so hold on. So I already got the puny smelting, and then the mighty smelting, and then we need the bookmark smelting, and then nether Groot we're gonna bookmark, followed by that. We're gonna unbookmark that because we already got the Groot, and then that is just molten gold on a book. Okay. Manual. Okay, and then any guides? Nope. Okay, so we're kind of in a pickle. Because I don't want to venture too far. Nor do I want to kind of... Cave mode. We can hunt down cows right now. I think right now is to build a farm of some kind. So I think what we can do is a little bit of over here. Okay. And the thing is here is we're not branching out per se, but hold on. So, dang nabbit, that's not what I wanted. Okay, hold on. Okay. Because I'm thinking... Perfect. Okay. So we need the Groot in here, and we'll grab all the dirt in here. Okay. And then that way... Jeez, okay. There we go. Okay, cool, perfect. Okay, next is here's what we're gonna do. Okay. Dang it. Okay. Okay. Do I not have a single thing of sugarcane? That's bamboo. I don't have a single thing of sugarcane. Okay, lovely. All right, let's then figure out what we can grow real quick. Because we got regular seeds. We're going to move the alloys in there. We got cocoa beans, so we will hold off on that. And then potatoes. Okay. I need to make myself an iron hoe, an index pipe. I can't make that right now. Okay. Not too bad. Okay. Cleared out the sky a bit. I'm trying to think here because I am a little bit in a pickle. I need sticks. That's what I need. There. Okay. 9. Okay. Because I can use... Oh, there is the stack of 64 dirt. Okay. So what we'll do here... Oh, it is my love. My sweet, sweet love. Give me 1 second, I'm going to mute myself. But I'm still going to try to play. I am back. That was my fiance, the love of my life, my absolute sweetheart. So, yes, like I typed in, this is good. So, we have a line for wheat, a line for onions. Onions? Yeah, a line for onions, a line for potatoes, onions, tomatoes, and whatever else is needed, necessary. Now that I got the food going off pretty well, I think I'm trying to think here because F3, we're on day 3. I think what would be wise for me to do next is we're gonna go like this, we're gonna go like that, we're gonna go like this again, and like that some more. Okay, and we're gonna do that. Okay, close that. Okay, not that. Okay, drill. All right, because I want to know what is a mechanical drill. Okay, so I'm curious because okay, so pondering. Okay, breaking blocks with mechanical gears. Okay, rotational force and mechanical drill. Okay, if mining speed depends on the rotation inputs. Okay, so we're getting into some funky stuff. If I wanted to get into there. Okay, experience modifier, Tinker's construct. Okay, hold on. Bottle of enchanting. Okay, a bunch of stuff. Hydraulic modifier. Okay, so hold on. Tinker station. Okay. Let's go ahead and sleep. Just to be on the safe side, so that way we can get the sleep that we need. Okay. I think, honestly, we're set. I don't have my shield, so let's grab my shield. My shield is holding on. Alright. Oh, I already have another. I already had a bucket. I'm a dunce. I didn't need to scrounge around. That's alright. I probably could have worn the air tank just for the heck of it. Okay. So that's where we need to go. Alright, I don't have really... Okay, so I'm bringing out everything from what it looks like. Okay. That looks like coal. Okay, you lead somewhere. But you lead to... Okay, hold on. Let's see. That looks like a little too safe way. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. What is this? Hold on. Curious. Slime crystal block. What is... Hold on. What is your duty? Can turn into sky slime. Okay. That's right. I can make a slime staff with you, Joker. And then a rose gold ingot. Okay. So let's grab some. Oh, you jerk. Okay. We're looking for not zinc, but we could definitely kidnap this coal. trying to see, because it looks like I break this wall here a little bit. Yep, I can. Okay. So go like that. So then we can go like that. Go like that. Go like that. Go like that. There we go. Dead end right there. Alright. A lot of tracks. Pretty good. Okay, let's eat up real quick. Okay. Oh, heck yeah. Okay. I don't know the benefits to the rope. But I'll definitely take that. Definitely take that. And definitely take that. We're going to leave the arrows there. Well, the calcite, the diorite, and the seeds. Because I already got cabbages. So much cabbage. Holy crap, brother. Cabbage coming out of my ears. Okay. Ooh, heck yeah. Alright. We're too high for diamonds. But I think that's about to change here pretty quickly. No. Yeah, not too bad. Okay, so let's go ahead and mine that iron that we saw. It's not here, it's here. That's right, we wanted the coal. Grab the coal. What is this iron right here? Okay, cool. I can't press anything to save my life. Alright. That way we got our hands on something a little bit more potent. Potent. Okay. We're looking at 10 iron. That's pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Okay. Looks like that we have a mine shaft, so even though we go deeper... Oh, yeah, there is. So there's going to be an overhang mine shaft over this way, which will put us into a good spot. I like it. That's not too bad. If we run into some lava, we'll make some, Really? Ooh, crap. Okay. Gotta, like, torch up real quick. Okay. Let me eat up for like a hot second. Okay, that's not too bad, folks. Okay, got over there. Where is this? Respiration. Hey, let's go. Okay. Okay, do that there, do that there, do that there, do that there, do that, do that, do that. Okay, cool. Getting lower. We're getting pretty good. Okay. I'm getting real quick. Hold on. Another call. Alrighty. Not too bad. Give myself like maybe another 3 more minutes because I got dinner. Where you at? I think there is a level above me. Oh frick. Got a mine shaft on top of a mine shaft. That's what makes this difficult. Hey, a cooking pot. Okay. Do that. Do that. Do that. Name tags can be stacked. That is nice. Okay. Don't need diarrhea anytime soon. There we go. Okay, so it looks like it was better for me to probably go up. Nothing there? Okay. Let's see if I can basically get myself back over to there. Nope, dead end there. Okay, that is nowhere. Day 10. Guy was side shuffling hard. What is this? F3. Okay. So this is probably where we're going to take a little bit of a longer pause, a proper intermission. Man, this is wild. Yeah, so we're going to do a proper intermission just real quick. Take a break. I'm probably going to get something to eat real quick. And then I shall be back. Back completely. Nope, intermission. I'll be back. Alrighty, I am back. Alright, so I think right now, because I'm curious, what does that mod entail? Eat up on bread real quick. Okay, you know what? Into the unknown. Wow, I'm really pressing just... That's not the unknown I want. That's not the unknown I want. Okay. Okay. Don't set off. Okay, so it looks like we... Mm. Mm. There's no way to accept that waterfall right there. What is really the benefit here? Is there seriously no lava fall? Hold up. Is it just a lava fall? It's just a lava fall. Okay. We're gonna slowly creep our way around. Past these two here. Take it wide. This is ridiculous. Okay. Don't be anything at the bottom. I'll put a torch down here. I don't have my hoe. Don't break out. Don't break out. Don't break out. Oh, you little sprite. Okay, gold. Okay, so not you. Okay, hold on. Let's take a look map-wise. Okay, so negative 55. Okay. Okay, let's take a look here and see what we need. We need to toss the bones, toss the arrows. Okay, we could probably do. Okay, let's just get, I don't know, a bunch of obsidian. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, so a lot can be, so obsidian can be used for a waystone. So we'll need a bunch of that. Okay, just more waystone, more waystone. Okay, hold on. A beacon, which we can't build anytime. An ender chest, which means nothing to us. A sharestone, teleport to any other colorless sharestone. Traveler's goggles. Interesting. More waystones. Okay, and then of course the enchantment book in the back. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Perfect. Okay, we're going to do that real quick. Because I'm curious. Basically, the idea of what we're going to do. And just to add a little bit of... Day 11. We got to hold off. We're going to save and quit. Real quick. Because we got a new mod coming in. Okay. We're spinning the wheel. We're spinning the wheel. Alright. Oh no. I hate that. I think the only way for me to achieve this. Okay, remove that. Cool beans. Alright. That's not what I wanted to hear nor see. Because this is the deeper and darker mod. Which is horrifying, to say the least. Okay. Basically, in short, this is basically a deep dark mod. Meant to enhance the deep dark, add more pizzazz, more snazziness, all that good jazz. Okay. So, yeah, how interesting. We are doing a lot today. Well, we died in day 11, so that tells me in other words, let's pray to everything that's holy. What is that? Oh, that's the configure. That's the create mod. Okay, we're going to return to main menu. Ooh. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Goal is basically, so we need 10. So hold on. In order. So think about this in the perspective of. Okay. There it is. Okay. Okay, so we need 10 for the portal, 4 for the Okay. Four for an enchantment table. And then... Okay. And then we need 3 for a waystone, because we need to build our base waystone. Which is going to cost us... So that means, in short, we need... Trying to think. Okay, so 10, 14. So we need 17. Okay. So we got the portal. Okay. Perfect. And then this will do it. Alright. And we're out. Okay, we're getting intense music here. Wasn't planning on that. Was planning on staying the... What? What? No! No! No. Okay. Damn. Excuse my French, but dang, brother. How close was I, by the way? Okay. 11 days. Save. Okay. Well, back to spinning the wheel. Shall we, boys and girls? That hurt my soul. Something wholesome. Cool. Alright. Villager names. Got 3 more villager mods. Ain't too bad. Not doing too terrible. Slow and steady. 4 results so far. Yeah, the indexer, bygone nether, deeper and darker. Okay. I just didn't have a clear sight. I think that's the problem. What happened was, based on my understanding, I failed that because I did the dumb. And the dumb was I didn't light the path. That is why we light the path, folks. That's why we always do. Good to know. All right. That water's empty. Alrighty. And just right there. Start a map. Create a new world. All right. Now, here's the big question. What do we want to name the, whatchamacallit? Name the world, all that good jazz. You know what? Looking at it, I know a good name for this thing. Broski. Rename it Broski. Alright. Hardcore. That means no bonus chest generated structures. Pop my kneecap. That hurt. Okay. Okay. I think the biggest thing right now is just work with what we got. I'm hoping to get this eventually. Okay. Where the frick am I? Middle of freaking nowhere. Map loading. This is bogus. Alright, well. First things first, out of anything. Go ahead and start mining. Alright. The problem is where we're at. I don't want to be where we're at. And the reason why I don't want to be where we're at is quite simple. It is because okay. Gives me that, and gives me that. Cool. Alright. We got what I need. Pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, there is a taiga. Ooh, okay. So let's create a temporary waypoint. Oh, we gotta go that way. Okay. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go there, see what resource we can get out of that. Okay. I don't know what to do to configure towards the fog. Ow. Alright, now it's the race to hunger. Alright. We'll take the 3 and then we'll plant them. Dodging the dog. I'm breaking the law. I'm breaking the law. Do do do. Do 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 do. Boom 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 ba 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 ba. Alright. And then I think what we'll do, cause is there like a map switching option? Nope. A toggle dimension. Oh. Okay. frick it. I like where this is going. Alright. Good bonuses, good bonuses. The sooner we can start our home, the better. Carrots in the wild. Cows right there. Alright. Is this one of those where it's like it's buried or something? Nope, it's missing it entirely. I love it. I don't love it. Cows, hush. Oh, an abandoned village, no less. Is there anything to signify that there is a waystone here? Not at all. Okay, so based on what I'm looking at, I got 3 places to go. I mean, technically I could rebuild this place from the ground up. Yeah, cows are stuck there. Let's take the bed. There we go. All right. Nothing special over there. Okay. But we got food, so that means we can eat this up. Okay. We're gonna name this. Okay, so B. Okay, we're gonna name it. Okay, so we're gonna go a blue, and we're gonna put a V on it for village. Hold on. We're gonna actually do AB for abandoned village, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the opposite of blue. We're gonna do dark blue. I know it's not the opposite. Just bear with me, folks. Okay. What are we naming this? We'll just name it abandoned villa. All right. Plans up. Okay. We're going to do that real quick. We're going to do that real quick. That like that. And then we're going to go see whatever. Okay. Oh, you little spicy butt. Basically, we are scrounging this place. Okay. There we go. Oh, I hate that. Okay. Oh, hold up. We're going to change that as a edit waypoint to an enable. We're going to do a little dark purple for, and then put a P on there. And then we're going to just put in rune portal. Confirm. Smoke is perfect. Okay, I've been over here a little bit. Okay. The idea here is to go somewhere. I don't want to go towards the icy plain, but then again, I don't want to go towards the taiga. So we're at a rock and a hard place. What if we just go this way? We'll just follow the river wherever we need it to. I think that we can make that work, because, yeah, we can get 9 loaves. Sorry, hold on. Because, yeah, 9 loaves of bread. Alright. I can toss the flowers if need be. Oh, cherry blossom tree. Nice. It's like a small area. Cherry blossom trees. A pink sheep. I already have a bed. It's awesome. Okay, we're gonna go up and grab this tree real quick. Oh, there's a sapling here. Okay. Let's see. Okay, hold on. So I do want to know understatements. Okay. Okay. Video settings. Close. Okay. So render distance is 32. GUI scale auto full mob. Okay. Max frame VSync. Okay. Should be good. Text gravity left. Okay. View bobbing. Okay. And then quality. Clouds, weather, leaves. Okay. Biome blend. We'll do 3 blocks. Entity distance. Entity shadows. Vintage minimap. 4x. Okay. Hold on. Perform. Advance. Darkness. Okay. Hold on. Just seems like needlessly foggy. Okay. Going where I want to go, which is over here. Because I wanted to see the stone cut out. Alright. Oh yes, pretty simple. Okay, cool. I'm kind of just looking around, just trying to avoid. Honestly, it's not that far off. So let's go to the village. I don't have a place of residence, which is kind of why I don't have one. Alright. And why aren't you guys... There's the leather. I was like, where the frick is the leather? Okay, doing a fine good job, by the way. I didn't amplify the biome, which is kind of ironic, kind of funny to me. Okay. So we're going to have to basically, so by night 3, I need to establish a place for a base. Okay. There we go. Sweet dreams. Cool. Dub. Okay, because I'm trying to like just curious on like what is here specifically. Okay. Okay, so blast, so hold on. Alright, Smoker's gonna help out. Okay, we can go over here, toss the run flesh, because we don't need it. Alright. Pretty good, okay. Alright, so we're gonna just plop that right there. Okay, wow, can't press anything real quick. Okay, stretch the neck and the back a little bit. Okay. So there looks like to be... Question here is based on how that's shaping out. It looks like to me that would be better to probably then follow the coastline here and see where it leads. I think that would be wise. Okay. Come on. It's a little bit of a slower idea. All right. I'm just going to go to where basically I have plenty of beef. Because if I can max out how much I have of everything. Yeah. Smelting time, composting, a 30% chance. Still gives me biomass. Alright. So we're going to press on this way a little bit more. There's no need for... Okay, so I got... Could go for that, but we're on a crunch time, basically. Any cows I see, is guaranteed to become my next meal, basically. 28 pork chops also is a good setup. All right. Also, world generation here is wild. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Also running to a, like, it's when I'm running specifically that it feels like, okay. Oh, that's my ear. Okay. Like my actual ear. Okay. Not too bad, not too shabby. Get our hands on some cabbage seed. Attributes, luck is at 0. Base value addition, press shift for details. Okay. See, the problem is, like, it says, like, oh, the minimum amount. Like, it's holding 59. Like, that's something that's impressive. Well, average to 59 to 59. But then it says, like, hey, the minimum it's ever shot is, like, 26 or, like, Alright, come on. An apple. Nah, that's fine. We'll leave it. Okay. Map real quick. Zoom out a bit. It's a dead end. Oh, that's crimsonite. Or crimsite. Okay. So, we're not going to do that. Instead... Okay. We're going to head towards this direction. And do the best that we can. Okay. That should help us out with the saturation. Do I have any pumpkin seeds? I do not have any pumpkin seeds, so we're going to punch out these guys real quick. Alright. So I saw some, hold on. Oh, okay, so hold on. I see, fruit salad. Okay. Okay, I see some bees. There's an Enderman? Ooh. Okay, so hold on. We'll stop here real quick. What if... Hold on. I just want to make sure. Okay, yeah, it's cheap to make. Oh. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Someone does got enough for a boat. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. The age of seafaring has come upon us. As I realize we are landlocked. Possibly. Yeah, because I can't. Okay. Oh, only one tap. That's hype. Here we go. Okay. I don't think that's intentional modifications. I don't think that's normal generation. Alright. So I think then the best case right now is to seafare as much as we can. So we're going to ride this water edge, basically. Because eventually it's going to circle around. Ooh, hold on a sec. Oh, nope. Let's see. Not too terrible. Alright, because this is day 2, so that means I'm going to basically row the whole night long. Okay. Honestly, I could probably keep visiting these ruined portals. No, I cannot, because Downfall is not having enough space. So that means we need to find a better way to we do need to find a place just period. So I could cut, but let's actually go around because we got the big body of ocean. Okay, so we're seeing this here. I missed an ocean monument somehow. That's magical. World scale. Okay, world map. Terrain slopes default. Okay. I think we're fine. School of fish there. Interesting. Okay. Deep lukewarm, deep ocean. Not too terrible. I don't need a kelp right now. Some dolphins. Okay, hold on. Just make sure. Yeah, okay. We need to head that way. Some skeletons. Some pretty good stuff, I say. Because, I mean, think about it this way. We're finding a bunch of places like there's a deep, like, a dark oak forest. dark oaks are kind of cool. Personal opinion. Okay, there's an azalea tree, meaning that there's a lush cave down below. Yeah, 3 points. Ooh, no thank you. I don't want your Girl Scout cookies. Okay. I mean, at the same time, as well as we're looking at lights of islands, it's like there's another ancient monument, another ancient monument. I could clear that hole up and just make an island. Problem is that I don't. What's hard about some of the islands, like ideas of turning an island into like an estate of some kind, is that it's harder for me. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. It's harder for me to kind of plan, and it takes more time and effort, which I have plenty of time and plenty of effort to do. Like right going up to here. Are you fully upside down, or are you half upside down? You're sideways. Ooh. Books. Oh, that's right. Better treasure maps, I think. Do I have better treasure maps on? Turtle. That was it? Okay, hold on. So we're going to say, like, right here is waypoint. We're going to make it gold. And buried treasure, BT. There we go. And then I can go ahead. Honestly, I could toss that. I can toss the map, so I don't need it. Because when that system go, ooh, that's a good spot right there. Basically, because by the end of night 3 is when it's still day 1. Oh, that's right. It's still day 1. It's night 1. Holy moly. Okay, that's a little bit of a surprise for me. Okay. Alright, so it curves around, so... Okay, so we're then just going to go straight this way. I think daytime's about to come up. Looks like it. Nope, there's the lag. There's a bunch of lag. Man. Okay. Because we are quite literally sailing the seas here. That wasn't too bad, by the way. Okay, so hold on. And open parties and claims mod. Okay. So if that's the case, we're going to go this way because we kind of already figured out where we're going. All right, we're playing for 3 hours. That's a bum darn deal. Like more like, let me take a look real quick. Playing for 3. We're going to go for 9 more minutes. Let's see if I can basically set up a place. That way we can set ourselves up a better position. Yeah, run away. Row away, suckers. Haha. Okay. 4 monuments. That's not too bad. I say not too bad. Because you never know. Alright, we'll keep on rowing. Alright, we're going to actually probably get out to here a little bit. Because there's a little spot here. Okay. And then cut back in. Because basically, looking at it, it expands outward more. So you got this whole area, which is nice. Technically, could we call this a cove? Build a lighthouse over here. Because, I mean, looking at the area, there's savannah. Oh, there is a outpost there. Honestly, savannah biomes are pretty nice when it comes to, like, spacing their trees. Is that a volcano? Hold up. Alright. Yeah, so 7 minutes. Try to get myself to a good spot. This is probably one of the, because this is a longer stream. Not terrible. Alright. Well, I can't see it off in the distance, so that's fine. We'll come back and visit it later. Okay. Okay, the reason, okay, so looking over here, like, I didn't want to go, like, running through rivers and stuff like that over here, especially, like, here. Like, yeah, it narrows out to where I could pass it, but this is also a much bigger body, so we're going to actually take the left, figure out, alrighty. Also, I know Silk Song came out today. I know when I get, because a lot of things are happening. Coming up pretty quickly and pretty fast. Oh, that's a baby zombie. Forget you. Haha, I'm in a boat. There it is. Alright, yep. Because dumb butt here thought it would be wise. Okay. Looking at it, okay. We're gonna... A savanna right there as well, okay. Not too terrible. Okay, so then we're gonna kind of bank off a little bit closer this way. A little bit of a push. We're gonna make... Okay, so keep going past... We'll circle around here. Yeah. Okay, so that's goes to a bigger body of water. I don't want to, like, I kind of want to be curious about, like, what's around here specifically. So we're still going to spin around, come back later. Okay. So basically, in about a couple weeks, I'm starting school and starting a job. New job. I'm excited for it. I'm all excited about that. So, if you stay with me this long and you like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's always good to have that. Always good to kind of show appreciation. Right? Because while I do want to make this kind of a living, I also know that I got to work hard for it. I got to show dedication a little bit. Right? And I got to be instant. Because, like, honestly, anyone can make a stream. Right? And to be frank, I'd be totally fine with it. I'd be totally fine working hard, proving that I'm trying my best to be better, and give you content that's actually worth watching, worth subscribing to. You know? Because at the end of the day, I'm spending my time making videos like this, and you get the choice to spend time watching my videos. And if it's good, it's good. If it's not, be honest. Tell me. Tell me in the comments. I want to know what I can do better. What videos you want to see more. If you want to see me more wild and stuff like that, that's totally fine. If you want to me see do more of like any kind of some small things like reactions to memes, videos, stuff like that. If you want to see me even, heck, I'd be down to do, let's say, like a cooking videos. Right? Just have a little bit of fun. Stuff like that. Right? Because I am here to make content that you will enjoy. While at the same time, not really breaking any banks, breaking the budget, but at the same time, have good smiles, good laughs all the way. Right? Not everyone can do that. I know. And a lot of times it takes practice. And I know that very well enough. Alright, we're going to kind of step off to the side a little bit. Because we got about 2 minutes, well, 1 minute, looking at it. Trying to give you guys a good time. A little bit of decent freaking mountain range. I kind of like it. Alright, so it looks like we kind of got what I want, which was able to encompass that all the water, which is good. That's a good thing. Right. I'm also hoping that if I do lose, it will be using biomes of plenty, things like that. Yeah. All right. So from what it looks like, ladies and gents, it looks like to me that, yeah, looking at the map, so we completed the whole water right here. Water still continues out there more, and I'll be more than happy to kind of look. Okay, deep, cold ocean, frozen ocean. Okay, and that's not going to cut off very well. Neither here. So okay, so there's a couple options. I think I'm trying to think here because there's a bunch of things that I want to think about. I'm going to stand up real quick because I think we're going to have to end it here. Game plan. I think, honestly, come back over to here. I'm thinking come back over here. And what we're going to do is, okay. The problem with, okay. I want to kind of build a house that's a little bit more landlocked. So over here is probably nice as well, yeah. Huge island. A pretty good size island. Because I'm looking at, we've discovered one, oh look at geode. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. None over here? 6 monuments at least. We don't know anything else underneath here, so pluses and minuses all around. Oh, that goes on. Okay. Then I think what I want to do, because like I like to do, is I want to build. We'll probably build over here actually. And the reason why is because I don't know. I got a couple options. Because there is because I still got a whole like another 2 days in game and another night to search around. I mean, I could go over here and just kind of search out. So other than that, yep, okay. I'm gonna leave it here, folks. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed. And honestly, you guys are awesome. Whether it's 1, 2, a bunch of you, doesn't matter. All right. Other than that, you guys stay frosty. God bless.